Welcome to Finding Completion. This series is exploring my time in-game as a maxed RuneScape player. For me, getting max stats meant changing my goals totally as a player. I was no longer chasing 99s. I'm finding enjoyment in other aspects of the game. Boss collection logs, clue scrolls, virtual level 120 skills, achievements, and rune score. The beauty about this game is carving out an adventure for yourself regardless of if that adventure is of value to other players. Why don't you come join me on my adventure as I find completion? Hello and happy unspecified day of the week, everybody. I hope you're doing well. It's been a while since we've chatted. Chilling here in the fort still. I took a couple weeks off. I just had some stuff going on in my personal life, and I just didn't want to force myself to get on, to be completely honest. But I have been playing the past couple of days. I finished the yak track, but you may notice I don't have my comp cape on, so I have to get that back. There is a new quest that came out. It is called Murder on the Border. This is a Fort Forinthry quest, and it unlocks a new building. So I'm going to start off by doing that. The other reason that I want to do that is because there is another update coming out for the fort, I believe on April 11th. I could be wrong. I don't remember exactly. So that is going to add a new Slayer Master, new Slayer creatures, as well as a new Codex for Magic, which is Greater Sonic Wave. From what I understand, you need to have at least all level 1 buildings built in order to do that, and over here is where the kitchen gets built. So I'm going to go ahead and start this quest. Here we go. All right, Bill's got the hookup for that kitchen, and here we go. Kitchen tier 1. Let me get the materials. There we go. Kitchen is built. Let's go talk to Aster again. This is the new chef? Yeah, she for sure did it. I have nothing to base that off of other than the fact that I just saw her and she happens to be the chef. And it's always the chef, so she did it. I'm talking to you because I have to, not because I want to. I don't know who dies, but I hope it's this guy. He's an asshole. Oh, sick, it is this guy. Fuck this dude. Alright, let's get to the bottom of this and find out who did it. Cough, the cook. Bro was definitely poisoned. Now we gotta figure out who done it. Bozo ass couldn't even do his job. Lame. Hold that L, brother. Wait a minute. Is he not dead? Or did they just prop him up and then Simon's dead now? What the fuck is going on? Oh, no, yeah, no, he's dead. Gonna talk to a dog now? Let's go. Alright, now we have to identify the murderer. I'm using the quest guide. I haven't looked at who you're supposed to, who actually you're supposed to accuse. I actually do think it is the cook. Because I at one point I thought it might have been Simon because he had like a poison guide and he could have just been lying about it or whatever, right? Because he was like a food taster for the king. But as far as all the clues go, the only person that seems like she would want to kill King Rold but accidentally killed the other duke because he got the same meal would have been the chef. So I was just joking about that, but I'm assuming. We'll talk to Aster, we'll go through and we'll see who it is. Yep, it's the chef. I knew it! Rodney's the cook now. Let's go. There we go. Murder on the Border complete. That's quest cape back, and I think that's comp cape back too. Oh no, I have to upgrade the fort all the way first. Alright, let's do that then. Okay, tier 2's finished. Okay, there we go. Tier 3, a fort of my own, and that should be completionist cape back. Very cool. Now, with the update coming out on the 11th, I wanted to get this out of the way first. The new building that it's adding is called I think it's the Barracks. I'm hoping that I can get the Slayer tasks pretty easily and pretty quickly. I would really like to get that new Sonic Wave Codex, but I don't know. We'll see. No, I don't know the world about PVM, but I'm curious to see if it actually is going to close the gap between Greater Concentrated Blast or not, because I would like to just camp my FSOA. I spent 3 bill on the damn thing, and for the most part, I just camped the tier 88s that I have because they do more damage. So I don't know. We'll see. I don't know enough to decipher, like, the abilities and what they do to know just off the bat if it's going to be enough damage or not. Off face value, looking at it, it doesn't seem like it will be compared to Greater Concentrated Blast, but again, I don't know. I'm going to let people much more informed than myself do the math on that one. Well, I got to enjoy a whole 48 hours or so with my completionist cape. So very cool. Let's go and maybe get that back. I actually don't know what I'm supposed to do. So we'll take a look at the achievement before we go into the fort. All right, completionist cape, fort of my own, which is for tier 3, and then a place for my heads. Mount all 3 of the Raptor Slayer trophies. So I think, I could be wrong because I haven't messed with this update at all. This is the first time I'm heading here today, but I believe these are from doing the Raptor Slayer challenges. And then once you complete all 3, they give you bonuses. But we have to do those first, and I have no idea how long that's gonna take. So we have the Unwelcome Guests quest, mini quest. I'm not really sure. But requires 10 Slayer, 50 construction. We're obviously good there. I'm gonna need to get some combat gear. But yeah, alright, so let's get geared up and then we'll talk to the Raptor. Alright, so we don't talk to Raptor first, we have to go talk to Civ, Overseer Civ. Should be in here. Talk about Unwelcome Guests. And let's go. Alright, now we gotta go talk to the Raptor. Alright, so we left out the north gate, and we're gonna have to go ahead and kill some of these zombies. I did bring an Ushabi, since they are, well, that was pretty fast. These are the lowest level ones, I believe, so no surprise there. I'm sure the higher level ones will be a pain in the ass to actually capture, but with the new building, you do get a 5% increased Ushabi capture rate at, I think, the 2nd tier, so that'll be nice to have. Alright, now we gotta talk to Bill. I guess we have to fortify the walls that are up against the wilderness. So we don't have to spend resources, which is nice. And this seems like it's going way faster than the other building processes go. 1 down, 5 more to go. Alright, so gotta go around the wall and build up the defenses here. Now we get access to the guardhouse. We could talk to Bill about making it. And I believe it's a majority of teak frames that we're going to need. Alright, so let's see. Teak frames, and then probably mahogany. Yeah. So it looks like I'm gonna need 34 teak frames. Okay, all of the frames are made for all the tiers. Let's get guardhouse tier 1 built. All right, we are done. Let's go talk to Civ and I think finish up the quest. There we go. Unwelcome Guests complete. So this allows us to finish building this building here to tier 3, and we now have the Raptor as a Slayer Master. Alright, so before grabbing a Slayer task, I'm going to go ahead and just build this building up to tier 3 to get that out of the way. So, I have all the frames and stuff made, just gotta sit here and build it. Tier 2, done. And there we go, building tier 3 is complete. Alright, now these are the trophies that need to be filled in order to get my comp cape back, which I guess you do by completing Raptor's challenges. Let's talk to him first. I don't know if you have to talk to him about that. The trophies come from challenges that you unlock at level 30, 50, and then 90 Slayer. I'm assuming you don't just get them, like, back to back. I'm assuming they're, like, kind of how the Laniakea challenge is, where you have to, like, collect the poison, or the Morvrange challenge with, like, killing bosses. But I have no idea. We'll grab a task, and then we'll see. Okay, cool. Right off the bat, so we can take Undead. I'm gonna go ahead and do that, because the new Slayer mobs are undead. I don't really know how to kill these guys, like how to do it, whether it be like with an aggression potion or you want to single target them or what the deal is. So the first ones we'll take a look at here. I guess you can just AoE them because it seems like there's a whole bunch of cannons down here. The first ones are the Risen Ghosts. Now these ones require level 85 Slayer. And then there are the Phantoms, which are down here, Armored Phantom, right there. Now I thought this was instanced. Maybe it's instanced for like a certain amount of people. I'm not really sure, to be completely honest. Definitely not room for me here to be doing this. All right, so I think I found a world. I'm gonna go ahead and give this a shot. It seems like they're all aggressive to me anyway. I don't really think an aggression potion matters. Got some ghostly essence, those bone fragments, seeds, pure essence, so nothing super crazy. There is, I guess, a new drop source now for those anima stone fragments for rune crafting. So I know back when the Crux Equal Knights, or whatever they're called, came out, they said that they were going to release another drop source. Seems like this is another drop source for them. So those will likely come down in price, is my guess. Yeah, these are 2,400 a piece for the catalytic ones. So My guess is that this is for sure gonna be done more so than the thieving method is, so likely will drop in price because of that. All right, I finally got another world. I want to give these a try again. The armored phantoms are a little bit more of a pain in the ass. They deal a lot more damage. As you can see, my health bar here, I am taking a substantial amount of damage, and I actually did sign. I didn't even notice that, so very cool. Immediately off the bat. Yeah, and I'm gonna die again. Let's get out of here. This situation is just an absolute nightmare. I don't know why they thought that, hey, you know, guys, this is going to be instanced for the first couple of weeks to let people kind of get their comp capes and stuff back a little bit easier. Why would you allow, what is this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Why would you allow 6 people in this instance? It's not like they don't know how people do Slayer in this game. Like, even 3 people would probably be too many for this dungeon. So I don't understand why they're like, oh yeah, it's instance, but 6, it's 6. I'll be honest, even killing them, now with melee it might be different, but killing them with magic, it does seem, it's annoying with the constant splashing and whatnot. And as you might have just saw, I got hit for a lot. They do have a special attack where they can hit you for like 4k. I saw getting hit for like a 3800. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like these would probably be a little bit more enjoyable if I didn't have to kill one at a time. And the whole having to stun that phantom spirit is kind of annoying. I'd rather just like kill the monster, but I mean, I don't know. All right, well, update day was fun and all. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to play anymore today or not, so I'll probably just keep doing Slayer tasks, to be completely honest, until hopefully I get a special assignment. I don't know. I'm going to need to do 3 of them to get the trophies to actually get the comp rec back, and then maybe by that point I'll also get some new Shabbies. I don't really know. I'll keep it a buck 1,000 with you, though. I'm not really a huge fan of those phantoms. They just seem really clunky to me. And granted, it's day 1, so maybe as people do them, strats will get developed on how to do them more efficiently. I know there are some people doing like cannon stuff, but from what I've seen, it seems like unless you have crazy AoE DPS, and by that, a lot of people are just using like FSOA with Magma Tempest. I don't have Magma Tempest, so I'm kind of shit out of luck there. It seems like probably melee them, but then you take so much damage, and on top of that, a bunch of them attack you at once, but it doesn't seem like the type of task where you want a bunch of them aggroing you. It seems like they want to be fought one-on-one because of their mechanic and having to stun like the thing that gets summoned and heals them. But on the other end of it, it's like they all attack you. So it's like they want to be AoE'd because of their aggression. It's just my initial thoughts, but it just seems kind of weird for a Slayer task. Like, I don't know if it wants to be AoE'd or if it wants to be, you know, single targeted. I don't really know, to be honest. But hey, those are just my opinions. If they're your favorite Slayer monster in the game, power to you, brother. I hope you get the fucking Greater Sonic Wave Codex. You know, wish you the best. For me, I hope to God I just get the RNG gods. I don't know how much it'll be. Hopefully it'll be like, you know, not hundreds of mil, but I mean, who knows? All right, so I've gotten a couple of tasks in now, and I can say I'm not a huge fan of the new Slayer mobs. At least the armored phantoms, I'm not a huge fan of. Like I said before, they just feel really clunky. Like you can't heal as much, but they stack on top of you. But you don't really want to AoE all of them because they have this mechanic where you have to stun the thing that's healing them, and if you're killing them one by one, if you're now not out DPSing their heal, you basically have to stun it immediately. And even if you stun it on like the first tick that it spawns, it literally will still heal the phantom by 1 tick. So it's essentially like they have like 7,000 more HP than they do, because every single time that thing comes up, it's almost guaranteed to heal them, even if you're stunning them as soon as they spawn. So yeah, I don't know. Their design is weird. I did get the soul for them, which is nice. So I'm probably going to do the other ones, level 85 ones. Their loot kind of sucks, but they can still drop the Codex. And I don't know what the drop chance of the Codex is yet, but a couple people in my clan have gotten one, so I can't imagine that it's insanely rare if I've seen a couple of them drop. And I have completed 1 Raptor special assignment. I have the zombie trophy stand here. For the Raptor tasks, literally all he asks you to do is kill the Zemagorl, whatever the fuck his name is. the Zemo forces, which is just like the zombies and stuff. Oh, and in case you're not in the know, in order to get those trophies, you actually have to talk to the raptor and say, "Can we talk about reward trophies?" And then you say, "Do you have any rewards for me?" And he will give you the trophies if you've done any of the special challenges. I already claimed the one, so he doesn't have any for me. But if you did a special challenge and you're like, "Hey, where the hell's my trophy?" That's where it is. Ah, okay, here we go. The undead in the crypts north will overwhelm the fort if we do nothing. Slay 137 of them. I will do the same. Meet me back here. Complete this task, earn a trophy. Trophies enhance your slayer ability. So that is what you want to see, and you say, very well, I accept your challenge. So this is my second challenge now. But yeah, let me grab a new shabby, and we'll kill some risen ghosts. So that task literally took me just one overload dose. I didn't realize that I had like 2 kills left and sipped another dose. So you could see it. It's a fresh one there that I got started. My guess, my suspicion even, is that if you want to grind points quickly, Raptor's probably the way to go. And he saw my cape. Let's go for more Zemmergol's Undead. I shouldn't have taken. Why did I should have taken Risen Ghost specifically? I'm a dumbass. Let's go. But just to show you, I did that elite task, right? So we talk about your trophies. Do you have any rewards for me? And there you go. Slayer skeleton head trophy. Honestly, my favorite part about this update is doing a 5-minute task and then hopping worlds for 15 minutes to find one that's not fucking occupied up the ass. There we go. I got the Ushabi for that. So I now have the souls for all of the new Slayer creatures, which is really cool. This guy is also super nice and decided to kill them when there's already 2 people on this world. So thank you, Jagex, for making this 6-person instances. This is really good for the experience of this update. Thank you very much. They could have not done instances at all, but let's be real, having 6-person instances is basically like not having this instanced at all. Yeah, whatever, man. I know it won't be such a mess after update week, but still. All right, so what I could do quick too, let's go to my Slayer dungeon. So now this is for the achievement to be a master, fully complete the Slayer Codex. This is the stuff that I am needing right here. I have the 4 new monsters and then the Hydrix Dragon to add to this. The other 3 that I have in there are Avian Seas, because I accidentally got them, and then Lesser Demon, because I accidentally got that. Some of them won't be that hard to get, like these ones around this area here shouldn't be very difficult to get. Once you get like down here, these ones are the ones that are a bit more of a pain in the ass to get because of the Slayer level that you are. So that's the reason why I'm like still missing some of these dinosaurs, is just because they are a pain to get. Also, this one sucks, Camel Warrior. I hate Camel Warriors. But at 152 out of 169, so getting there. Well, if we take a look here, what do we got? Greater Sonic Wave Ability Codex. This is actually my second one. If we take a look at my drop log here, I've gotten 2 of them. I used the first one. I don't know what these are going for. I got both of them off of the Armored Phantoms. I've been pretty much doing those exclusively since I've gotten all the souls and everything. I didn't get the drop recorded, but what I wanted to do is just go to the GE and see what this thing sells for. We're a couple days after release at this point, and I didn't play for like a day or something. I don't remember exactly, like timeline wise, but this is what mid price is in the GE right now. I'm gonna try for 70 mil. The last price check I looked at, I think it was a little bit over 70. So it sold for over 70. Okay, so it sold for 70 exactly. It's been dropping pretty quick. I don't think people are messing with this ability too much. If you don't know, take a look. So right here, the Greater Sonic Wave, its basic ability, they stated that they wanted two-hand to compete with dual wield, so this was supposed to compete with Greater Concentrated Blast. I don't think it does even remotely. And the fact that it's now has a tied cooldown with Conk, it's a little bit of a double-edged sword, I guess. If you're high effort and you're doing like constant switches and stuff, it's just like kind of a nerf in that regard. But you know, if you're just casual, not switching that hard, you won't even notice a difference. And then the thing that it adds is you get plus 100 ability damage for 4.2 seconds, which I think is 2 attacks with the global cooldown. Now, 100 ability damage isn't really that much on big attacks. So if you think about something like Wild Magic where you're hitting 6k, if you hit 6100, 6100, that's really not that much of a difference. It's a little bit more of a buff when you take into account things like, say, Combust. Because if you're taking 200 instead of 100 damage on a Combust, that's obviously much more of an increase. Take what I'm saying as a grain of salt because I'm by no means a PVM professional in this game. But yeah, so we got 2 Sonic Wave ability codexes. I have no idea what the drop rate is for them, but it can't be that rare if I've gotten 2 of them. I am still waiting on the 3rd trophy here, so we'll keep slogging away until we finally get that done. All right, as you can see, it happened over on the right-hand side here, special assignment. So this is the 3rd and final special raptor assignment. Let's go ahead and get into the script and get this done with. Okay, there we go. Special assignment complete. Back, and I am completely done with the Slayer Master. I'm going to talk to him, talk about your trophies. Do you have any trophy rewards for me? And there we go. Slayer Trophy Phantom. Mounted on the wall. There we go. Place for my heads, and that's Completionist Cape re-unlocked. Reacquired the drip. So something unexpected last night is I was laying in bed on mobile just AFKing for a bit watching TV, and I got the woodcutting pet. I'm very excited about that. I got it at over 60 mil, so there's still plenty left to go for 120, but let's inspect it. Congratulations, you have unlocked the pet Woody. Unlock the woodcutting pet. I don't know why I keep getting that. So for Master of All, I'm missing Construction, Dungeoneering, which are 120 currently, Hunter, which is also 120, and then the non-120 skills, which would be Thieving, Divination, Firemaking, Fletching, and Rune Crafting. At the point that I'm at now, I think I've entered my Lamping Woodcutting era, because I have 43.1 mil XP left in Woodcutting in order to get 120. Lately, I've been Lamping Cooking, because I have the pet in that already, and I want to get that to 120. 4 mil bonus, 17.8 mil XP left to go. So what I may start doing is probably get this up to like 6 mil-ish bonus or so, and then once I hit that, I'm going to be putting everything into woodcutting. Yeah, very unexpected. I was really excited to get that. I was hoping that I wouldn't go dry on woodcutting because I really did not want to have to train that post 120. So super glad that I got that. And now I can do Divine Use every day without any guilt if I so choose. No fucking way. Broken Shackle drop at 73 kills. I was here because I need money for Magma Tempest, and I got the Raksha pet. Alright, I'm very excited. Hold on. Let's do one more kill before I claim that. Alright, there we go. Broken Shackle at 73 kills. Expect that. There we go. Nice achievement for unlocking the pet. Override familiars. Oh my god, that's so exciting. This is like the first pet that I've gotten that I'm like, oh yeah, that's awesome. Oh, that is so fucking exciting. 74 kills at Raksha. Like I had said at the start of the video, I hadn't played in a couple weeks, so this is my first time doing Raksha in a while. I died on the first kill because my, I don't know what happened. There's something messed up with my sound setting, so I couldn't hear, the narrator yelling, and it was just a big mess. I didn't know what moves, were going on. But yeah, there's a little fella. Raksha pet at 73 kills. super exciting. I'm really happy that I got this pet. I really wanted this or the Zuck pet. And I'm still hoping to get the Zuck pet at some point. I do got to go back there. I really want Magma Tempest. But if we take a look at the collection, this is all that it's looking like right now. Only have that greater change. Did they change how these look? I don't know. They might have changed how they look. But anyway, got the pet though. So that's really exciting. I was expecting to get like a Shadow Spike or something like that before pet. I mean, what is it, like 1 in 1K at Raksha, I believe. So, you know, obviously wasn't expecting to get it at 70 kills, but regardless, I'm cool with the RNG. But then speaking of Zuck, I have gotten a Magma Tempest before, but I sold it to get some other stuff. But I do want to go back because I only need the Ancient Hilt and then pet to complete log. And I think that's enough excitement for one video. I got 2 pets. We got the woodcutting pet. We got the Raksha pet. Got my comp cape back. We got greater sonic wave. So all in all, I think pretty successful. One thing I didn't touch on is the comp cape requirement changes came out for both the regular and trimmed comp cape. As you could see, I have my completionist cape, so the changes didn't affect me. Now, there were some changes to the trimmed completionist cape, one of them being that Penance to the King was actually removed as a comp requirement. And then there are a couple other new ones that were added, like my Gobi homies for getting the maximum rep in Mazcab. I believe get tooled up, fill the tool belt. I still need the Thieves Guild stuff. And I believe there were a couple others too. There was one that was added for player-owned ports for getting all of the scrolls. That's in grace period. I have that already, so I don't have to worry about it. Now, because Penance to the King was removed, I may reconsider going for trimmed just because I just outright did not want to do Barbarian Assault, and now I don't have to. There may be more requirements that are added depending on how the current poll goes and if that's implemented or not. So we'll see what happens there and how I'll choose to go about that. And just as a quick update at the end here too, like I said at the start, I took a couple week break just because I wasn't feeling like playing much and I had some changes go on in my personal life. So I've been a little bit more busy. Because of that, I haven't had as much time to play. I still plan on playing RS, but doubled with that and other games that have come out that I just want to play as well. I haven't been putting in as much active time into the game. I still plan on making videos and stuff like that, but they just won't be weekly like they were at one point when I just had a lot more time on my hands. So I just wanted to throw that out there for those of you who have continued to watch and support the videos. I really do appreciate it. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Some fun drops definitely with the pets. I'm super excited with that Raksha pet. I'm really happy about that one. It was one of my most wanted pets, so really nice to have. And maybe in the future I'll actually get the title. I don't know. We'll see. It's going to be a lot of KC before that happens. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. It lets me know that you enjoyed and it helps out with the algorithm so other people who might be interested get recommended the video. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.